Britain's rich history is revealed through the tireless efforts of archaeologists, uncovering fascinating clues buried beneath our feet. One of the most intriguing discoveries is that of an ancient Roman man buried on a pile of meat. This unusual burial has puzzled experts and offers a glimpse into the rituals and customs of the past. Join us as we delve into this mystery and explore what it reveals about ancient Roman practices. In the quest to unearth Britain's ancient secrets, archaeologists have made some startling discoveries. One such enigma is a Roman man found buried face down on a bed of meat. Alongside this, a treasure trove of coins dedicated to ancient gods and the horrifying evidence of 97 murdered babies buried beneath a field have been uncovered. Our journey begins near Hadrian's Wall, where the Roman influence is deeply embedded in the landscape. This narrow road, known locally as the Stone Gate, was once the northern frontier of the Roman Empire, with the Vindolanda fort guarding this vital east-west supply route. Each year, from April to mid-September, over 500 archaeology volunteers from around the world come to Vindolanda, making new discoveries weekly. Among these findings is a large dark blue glass melon bead, which some believe was worn as a decoration by Roman soldiers or women. Additionally, a severely corroded helmet, believed to be the back of a Roman soldier's headgear, was found. Despite Vindolanda's long history of excavation, only 15% of the site has been uncovered, with an estimated 150 years needed to fully explore its depths. Vindolanda was purchased in 1929 by a renowned archaeologist, and his grandson now directs the excavations. The Romans built 4 forts at Vindolanda, with the first predating Hadrian's Wall by about 40 years. The initial forts were constructed from timber, and later replaced by stone. Over time, 9 forts were built on top of each other, preserving a wealth of archaeological evidence. Recently, the team unearthed the flagstone street leading from the northern gate of the fort to the headquarters building, its stones worn smooth by centuries of use. The sound of hobnailed boots must have echoed through this street as Roman soldiers marched in and out of the fort. Excavations are also ongoing in the Vicus, the civilian village outside the fort. This settlement includes workshops, shops, houses, and trade areas, providing goods and services to the soldiers. A cobbled roadway running through the heart of the Roman village has yielded a small silver coin from AD 222, helping to date the road surface. Daily finds are taken to the conservation area, where a team meticulously documents each artifact. Among these is a small statue of a griffin, believed to have been used to protect something precious, like treasure. Further south, near the Thames, in the village of Hambledon, an extraordinary discovery was made almost exactly 100 years ago. Strange pieces of pottery were found, leading to the discovery of the foundations of a high-status Roman villa named Udin. Excavated in 1912 by Alfred Cox, this villa revealed a dark secret: 97 infant burials, a shockingly high number for any archaeological site. Cox, unlike many treasure-hunting antiquarians of his time, meticulously recorded every find, including tiny fragments of pottery and metal. His careful documentation has provided invaluable data for modern archaeologists. The infant's bones, though thought lost, were rediscovered last year, packed away in old cigar and gun cartridge boxes. Modern archaeologists have been re-evaluating Cox's findings with 21st century techniques. The discovery of 97 infant burials has led to speculation about the reason behind this high number. Infant bones are often found at Roman villa sites, but the scale of this discovery is unprecedented. The bones, all of similar size, suggest the infants were deliberately killed around the time of birth, pointing towards systematic infanticide. Further scientific scrutiny has confirmed these findings, suggesting the infants were murdered, possibly due to the presence of a brothel nearby. The Roman army's encampment just over the hill strengthens this theory. Moving to Kent, near the site of Emperor Claudius's invasion in AD 43, new investigations are uncovering the early days of Roman rule. A major road project has provided archaeologists with a glimpse into 1st century Britain, revealing the gateway to the Roman Empire and the rich archaeological heritage of the region. As we delve deeper into the layers of time, the ongoing road construction project in Kent has unveiled a rich tapestry of archaeological treasures. The construction of a new road stretching over 6 miles has necessitated extensive archaeological excavation, revealing insights into life in ancient Britain. This meticulous process involves stripping away the topsoil with earth-moving equipment, carefully avoiding damage to the underlying archaeological layers. The excavation is a massive undertaking, representing the largest archaeological dig in Britain this year. The entire length of the new road is an archaeological site, with each section meticulously examined by a team of approximately 130 archaeologists. These field archaeologists are supported by an additional 20 people working in offices, bringing the total number of personnel involved to around 150. This project presents a bittersweet opportunity. While the construction will inevitably destroy the archaeological sites, it also allows for the recording and study of this part of East Kent's rich history. Turning back the clock 200,000 years, the landscape of Kent was dramatically different. The Isle of Thanet was a true island, separated from the mainland by the Wantsum Channel, until medieval times. The new road is being built across this historically significant area, offering archaeologists a rare chance to document and preserve its ancient heritage before it's permanently altered. The project's timeline necessitates a fast, systematic method of recording the findings. Each artifact is individually numbered, plotted by GPS, photographed, and accurately drawn by field archaeologists. This data is then fed into computers at the nearby construction compound, where the photos are carefully traced, ensuring a comprehensive record of each discovery. One particularly intriguing area of the site, known as Zone 6, has revealed significant archaeology. 2,000 years ago, this area would have been the neck of a peninsula jutting into the Wantsum Channel. Here, archaeologists have discovered the foundations of an Iron Age roundhouse, a typical dwelling from the period before the Romans arrived in Britain. These roundhouses, with their conical thatched roofs, were the primary residences for people in Britain for centuries. The excavation suggests this site was once a small village, with multiple roundhouses indicated by curvilinear ditches. Pottery found in these ditches dates back to around 100 years before the Roman invasion, providing a precise timeline for the settlement. Additionally, a cobbled surface littered with animal bones has been uncovered, believed to be a butchery and food preparation area for the village. Among the artifacts found at the site is a small gold coin, indicative of the village's pre-Roman European connections. This coin, featuring a horse or chariot on one side and a faint head on the other, suggests that the inhabitants of the village traded with the continent long before the Romans arrived. Similar coins have been found in France, reinforcing the idea of a broader European network. Moving west to Dorset, archaeologists from Bournemouth University have uncovered a late Iron Age farmstead that challenges the traditional view of the Duratrags tribe as warlike resistors of the Roman invaders. Instead, this settlement shows evidence of wealth and trade with the Romans. The site, characterized by a banjo enclosure, includes a substantial roundhouse and numerous subsidiary roundhouses. One of the most intriguing features of the Dorset site is the presence of over 30 cylindrical pits carved into the chalk bedrock. These pits, used for storing grain, have yielded fragments of Iron Age barley and oats, indicating significant agricultural activity. The pits also contain a variety of artifacts, including pottery and animal bones, suggesting they may have held symbolic or ritual significance. Perhaps the most puzzling discovery at the Dorset site is the remains of an adult male buried face down on a bed of meat, including bones from horses, pigs, and cows. This unconventional burial, lacking the ceremony typically associated with graves, raises questions about its purpose. Was the man considered part of the deposit, or were the animal bones intended as food for the afterlife? The findings in Dorset illustrate the prosperous relationship between the local population and the Romans. Far from being locked in combat, the inhabitants appear to have integrated smoothly into Roman Britain, continuing their agricultural lifestyle with little disruption. This continuity is evident across the countryside, where the majority of the population lived unaffected by the grander displays of Roman villas and temples. These archaeological excavations reveal a complex and nuanced picture of ancient Britain, highlighting both the continuity of local traditions and the integration into the broader Roman world. The discoveries in Kent and Dorset provide valuable insights into the lives of our ancestors, showcasing their resilience, adaptability, and connections with the wider European continent. In a recent exploration, an ancient Roman coin hoard unearthed in Britain has sparked intense speculation among experts. Unlike typical buried treasures, this collection of coins appears to have been intentionally left behind, suggesting it was not meant to be retrieved. This discovery hints at the continuation of ancient votive practices, where objects were offered to deities in sacred locations. The field where the hoard was found could have been a place of spiritual significance, echoing rituals from a bygone era. While some archaeological discoveries, like the Roman coin hoard, happen rapidly, others unfold over decades. One such enduring project involves the remnants of a Roman shipwreck off the coast of St. Peter Port in the Channel Islands. A museum director, alongside a diver, stumbled upon this wreck in the 1980s. Initially mistaken for an old barge, it wasn't until a year later that its true significance was realized. The ship, preserved for over 1,600 years, was a Gallo-Roman trading vessel that met its end in a catastrophic fire. The ship likely anchored or moored in a wide sandy harbor, caught fire, and then sank as water quenched the flames. The cargo included blocks of pitch, a natural resin that inadvertently helped preserve the wreck. This pitch spread and solidified, anchoring the ship's stern to the seabed. Now, the Roman timbers have been transported to Portsmouth for conservation, a process that has taken over a decade. Despite these efforts, the ship currently lacks a suitable display space on the Channel Islands, underscoring the logistical challenges of such extensive archaeological projects. Over at Vindolanda, near Hadrian's Wall, archaeologists have been digging for over 40 years, continuously uncovering new insights about Roman Britain. Contrary to the belief that we know everything about the Romans due to their extensive written records, archaeology at sites like Vindolanda paints a fuller, sometimes contradictory picture. One unexpected find was a temple within a Roman auxiliary fort, challenging the assumption that temples to pagan gods were not built inside military forts. The temple, uncovered during an excavation intended to find a latrine block, includes a hypocaust system and an altar. This altar, set up by the fort's commanding officer, signifies a personal vow fulfilled. However, the temple was eventually demolished, likely in the 350s, as Christianity began to overshadow pagan practices. This shift marks the gradual decline of ancient cults in favor of the new religion spreading across the Roman Empire. The Roman presence in Britain culminated in 410 AD, when the Roman army permanently withdrew. Vindolanda and other Roman sites slowly fell into ruin, their archaeological remnants preserved by the region's remoteness. The Romans' 400-year occupation profoundly transformed Britain, influencing its language, infrastructure, and cultural practices. Yet, as recent discoveries show, there is still much to learn about their society, from infanticide practices near the Thames to massive coin hoards found in the Southwest. These ongoing excavations highlight the relentless quest to uncover the mysteries of Roman Britain. Each find adds a new piece to the puzzle, challenging our understanding and revealing the complex tapestry of history. As archaeologists continue to dig, they bring to light the stories and legacies of those who lived centuries ago, ensuring that the past remains a vibrant part of our present understanding. Thanks for joining us on this journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating archaeological insights and historical revelations. See you next time.